Hello, 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 and welcome, 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 everyone. We're here, Super Saturday, as always, ready for a training, ready for a special guest, ready to hear about Flip Me, right? Let's talk Flip Me. Let's go ahead and talk about Flip Me. So I'm not sure if we have any guests on the line, but if we have guests on the line, let's all give them a warm welcome. Everybody, welcome your guests. Put their name in there. If you brought somebody on, let's give them all a warm welcome. So if you have anybody on here, I see some hearts. Thank you, Doug. So we have hearts for the guests. So, fire, whatever you guys want to do, just do something in the chat for our guests. Go ahead. Let's see. We have, we have fire. There you go. Celebration, clapping hands. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, you guys, you've been invited here because this is something phenomenal, something that you just have to hold on to your seat and listen to this, because this is totally different. It's going to change the whole financial status in the entire world. Yes, globally, not just in certain countries, not just in certain areas, but this is something that's going to change everything, everything, everything. And we're not going to do a presentation today. We're just going to have a talk about what is Flip Me. Why is Flip Me so important right now to have in your life? Why is it that we get to announce it to the world? Why do we have the honor of doing that, right? So I'm going to just go straight to their page, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that until our guest arrives, so let me just keep my phone open just in case he's calling me. Not sure if he can get in. And as soon as he arrives, then we'll have him share his points. Okay. So let me share my screen here. 1 second. Make sure I got the right screen. Let's go all the way to the top, because I have it all the way at the bottom. I'm at the calculator all the time. That's usually where I'm at, calculating for people. So, all righty. So let's talk about Flip Me, because this is something that, oh my God, I've been waiting for years. I've been waiting for years for something that's actually strong, something that has reputation, something that I honestly feel comfortable with. And if you're a guest here, you're probably saying, well, what does she know? Well, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I have 34 years of banking experience, so I did that for a very long time. Not only did I do banking, but I did banking experience. My banking experience has been with criminal investigative work. So I did forensics for people that were stealing money or checking your accounts and getting the number, or using your card and stealing different things. So you click on a link, that's what I did. So I was a forensics for financial fraud, right? And when this was announced to us, I said, OMG, this is what I need. Everything out there that I've seen, when I look at the regulations, they don't have it. When I look at where they're at, can't use it here in my country. When I heard that this is, the card can be shipped anywhere, it doesn't matter. That means it's global. It's 100% global. Okay. I mean, this is what we need. This is what we've all been waiting for, and they added crypto to it. So it's a financial banking tool that we have, that allows you to put fiat and it allows you to put crypto together. How cool is that? I mean, I was talking to a group last night and they're like, Brenda, why are you so excited? I'm excited because I understand finance. I understand banking. I understand what's happening in the world. I understand why banks are closing up. And I understand why banks are buying crypto and not letting people know that they're buying crypto. They're getting prepared because they know that eventually they're going to have to merge into the new financial way of doing things, and that is what's coming, whether you like it or not. This is what's happening. This is what's changing. And, a lot of things change. Look what happened during the pandemic. That changed the whole way that people do business now. A lot of people don't even go back to work. They just want to stay home. Everything evolves in this world, and we have to learn to adapt to it, right? So when Flip Me was announced that it was coming, when I saw it on the roadmap, I'm like, I wonder if this thing is going to be as good as they say it's going to be. I wonder if it's something that I'm going to get excited about. Well, I'll tell you what, I am super excited about this one. I don't think I've ever been so excited about something that's launching within the last 20 years. Seriously, in all my MLM life, I mean, I've been doing MLM since I was very young. In the last 20 years, I have never seen anything that I personally have taken so much excitement in. So yes, this is something really, really neat and dear to my heart. So yes, no more waiting 2 weeks for crypto purchases. Actually, it's going to do the pre-launch Monday. So you have to get yourself ready, because I'm going to go over a couple of things here, and you need to get yourself in that position, ready to go and ready to take action, right? Take action with your team, take action with your friends, with your family, everybody. You want in as soon as possible. So this is Flip Me. Like you see here, first global payment solution pre-sale, 1 day left, 18 hours, 15 minutes, 22 seconds. Okay, guys, all ready to go, ready to be launched, ready to cause chaos in the world. All right. So here we go. What is this? It's a pre-sale. We have 50 million that's going to be available for that pre-sale. But here's the details that I want you to look at. You can actually transfer money with this. You can receive your salary. Okay. Payroll can go straight to it. So then you have instant payments, instant payment. You have cashback, physical and virtual cards, Swift accounts, SEPA, worldwide shipping, wallets, exchange, fiat, that right here, exchange, wallets, and fiat, all in one umbrella. Where have you seen that before? And totally compliant, completely compliant. Okay. I absolutely love this. So here's your virtual physical card. So based on the type of account that you have, or the card that you pay for, it's going to give you different benefits. Of course, you can see there's a standard, there's a business, there's a professional, there's a premium, there's a rose, there's elite. So you have premium gold or rose, and then you have silver or space. You pick the color on these two here, and then you have your elite black. Of course, everybody wants to have that elite black, right? I'm just checking in and see when he's going to show up here, and I'll just keep sharing this with you because I want him to share what he's been doing, our guest that is that's creating massive growth with his team. So we have a pre-sale of 50 million, but that's not just it. It's how these NFT works and how they pay you back, how it works. So if you haven't been to one of our presentations, I invite you Monday to our corporate call, because it's going to be, it'll probably maxed out. So you want to arrive early on that one. This is when we launch everything. Everything's there. There is a box. There is a box where you see a box. Oh, you can't see everything. Let me see what box. Oh, there is a box. What is that box doing there? No boxes. Let me move it to my other screen. All right. Why is that happening to me? Let's get rid of the box. I don't like boxes in my screens. All right. There we go. So we have that pre-sale, but just join us on Monday because you'll get a complete presentation either by the CEO of the company or the VP of sales of the company who will do this for us. Okay. And like I said, the NFTs, it's what they do, how they pay you back. Okay. So you have NFTs, and based on the amount that you purchase on this NFT, the smart contract behind it, it's going to drive a payment that you're going to receive every time somebody utilizes a feature in their account. Okay. Anybody who gets that. So what does that mean? Why are you getting a cut? Why? What makes this that you can get a cut from this? Why? How? Well, these NFTs make you part owner of a smart contract that's on a layer 1 blockchain on Ultron. Okay. This means that every time somebody is utilizing their bank account, because it is a bank account with fiat, okay, you get dibs on this. You get something. Okay. So let me go ahead and show you the special NFTs. So there's only a limited amount of these. There's a 50,000 and 100,000. 100,000 gives you a million. We've had people on our team selling these, already. So it's when people understand what it is, they understand what it is. Okay. So very powerful. Now, this is what you need to know, that Monday, when we start selling this, you need to make sure that you're grabbing that first stage. Because with Lotto Day, if you were around for Lotto Day, and if you weren't, I'm sorry, we still have some left. But if you weren't around for Lotto Day, you want to go ahead and grab as many as you can of those. Why? Because you're going to get 100% more revenue share points, faster paid than any other stage. That's basically what it is. You're going to get paid faster. But not only that, the first 3 stages have both revenues. They have revenue share 1 and revenue share 2. And you're like, what in the world is that, Brenda? Don't confuse me. I want in, but I don't know what that is. Okay, you get 20% paid out faster. If we come up here back to this chart, you get 10% of the fees that are collected, but you also get 10% of revenue share 2 of the fees that are collected. So you get really 20%. Okay. That's much more than getting just 10%. Now, if you take your time thinking about it, what should I do? How should I start? Guess what's going to happen? You're going to get 10%, guys. You don't want to sleep on this. You don't want to sleep on this. This is the biggest, I'm telling you, the biggest thing I've ever seen in my entire life when it comes to financial, anything finance. So I'm super, super, super excited. Now here's the calculator. I keep playing with the calculators because people always have questions. Well, if I get one of these NFTs, how is it going to work for me? Well, I'm going to go straight to the one I want to get. Okay. So I'm deciding between the 12,500 or the 30,000. And I'm getting closer to the 30,000 every time I talk about this because I like the numbers. Okay. So 30,000, and I'm going to be very, very small on this. I'm not going to go crazy on this. I'm not going to say over, tell you that it's going to be more. Now we have close to 300,000 people in our company, in Mavi alone. So I'm going to go ahead and use the 300,000 people, okay, that they purchase a card. If it's 305, now there's going to be point of sales and online transactions. I know there's going to be much more than this, but I'm going to keep it low for you guys. I'm going to keep it at 1.5, okay? And then monthly subscriptions. Let's say that half of, and I'm being very generous, let's say half of the Mavi team, you know, decide to get a monthly subscription, get a card, basically. Let's do 150,000, right? And then let's say this 200,000, you know, exchanges. All right. So again, I'm just playing very low. We can go very high, but I'm going very low so that you can have an idea as to what happens with your 30,000. With this 30,000, the one that I'm going to put in here, right? In approximately 30 days, I will have my 30,000 back just by collecting the fees of everybody doing these transactions that are listed here. In 202 days, I'll have 240,000 back. This means that potentially I can have almost over 300,000 in 1 year just by collecting fees passively, right? My daily payout, or your daily payout, if you're planning on doing this, will be 1,191 every single day. And guess what? As the company gets bigger and better and stronger and more people join, it's going to change these numbers. And as it continues to getting bigger and better and stronger, guess what? Now it's 11 days that I get my 30,000. Every 11 days, I'll get my $30,000 back. Can you imagine getting what you started with within 11 days back? In 86 days, we're talking about 240,000 that I will be able to make, that you will be able to make, okay? So again, come to the site, and I'm going to put this in here for those of you who do not have the site. I'm going to put it right in the chat for you guys, and play with these numbers. Play with what you want to do, okay? Play with what you want to put in here. Why can't I paste? There we go. All right, there we go. All right, so play with these numbers. Make it so that you can actually go ahead and play with this, okay? Go ahead and check out. You want to do something smaller? You want to do 5,000? Hey, 5,000 is a good one. All right, 5,000 gives you 30,000 over and over and over. And if you start at low, just to have an idea what's going to happen, you know, start low, start playing with the numbers, and then see what's going to happen as people start using this. You know, just go to 300 over here because there's 300,000 people in Mavi. It's 24 days, you get your 5,000 back. Every 140 days, you get 30,000 back. Okay, that's $214 a day that you're getting in fees. Phenomenal, just super phenomenal. Okay, I absolutely love this. There's frequently asked questions here in the bottom, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to see if our guest is on here, because I get too excited and I'm not paying attention. He's probably saying, hello, I'm here, where are you? We have a phenomenal guest on here. Let me see if he's on here. If you're here, say something. If you're Zoom user, let me know, because it's 3 Zoom users. Igor, I don't know if you're here. I'm trying to find you. I know he said he was on. He can't get in. What? Let me try to see if I can send him the link again. All right, hold on. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can get him in. Where is it? Right here. Let's see if he can do this. Sorry, guys. I thought he would be here now, but he's excited. He's very pumped up. He knows what he's doing. I don't see him. I don't see that he's... Oh, there he goes. I see him staring at me. Okay, let me make him a co-host. There you go. He's like, woman, I'm right here. Look up. Don't look down. I'm going to make you co-host, dear. So that way, if you want to share your screen, you're more than welcome to. Guys, let me introduce to you Igor. Okay. Igor is a black diamond, I believe, right? You still a black diamond?
I'm a black diamond on the way to be crown diamond.
Monday, he will be a crown diamond with everybody coming in. You watch, it's just going to happen. It's a domino effect. It's going to happen. And, you know, I got to hear, I heard him for the first time today, and I got goosebumps because he's old school like I am. We've been in this business for a very long time, and listening to him and his excitement and how he likes to do things, excuse the expression, stupid simple, is the way to do it. You tell people exactly what it is, and if they like it, they like it. If they don't, hey, there's more people in the world, right? So let's move on. But I'm going to allow Igor to share what he's done that's caused massive movement with his team, and why he loves what we're doing here. What's exciting about Flip Me for him. So Igor, take it away. Share with this team. Let us know what's exciting you, what you like. Take it away.
I love working in the garden. I'm a gardener. That is my my originally profession. I was a sportsman, but from real jobs, because my family didn't thought that sports was something serious. That was for people that had no education. So, and I seem to be good in cycling, in fighting, and in swimming. But my family's profession is we are all gardeners from many hundreds of years. So, who am I? I'm a gardener. I put seeds in the ground, and I'm specialized in money trees. Trees that where gold is growing, trees of diamonds, trees of emeralds. And my second job is I'm a millionaire mentor. And I do network marketing at the moment as a retirement, a pension hobby. I did 30 years of network marketing. And then I promised myself when I started when I was 23 that I would retire when I do it 30 years. So I retired. And actually, when I was retired, I started to work in the garden, but then the garden was finished. And then actually my uh, ex-wife told me, hey, but is this all you're going to do? I said, yes, but what shall I do? She said, do what you like the most. And you know what I like the most? Network marketing. So I made again from my hobby, my business opportunity. And many years ago, I had the privilege to travel to the United States and I had the privilege to meet Mr. Zig Ziglar. And I understood that with my Dutch background, I'm coming from the east of the Netherlands, actually from the farmers area. And I understood that back then, network marketing was completely different than as it's been done now. So when you hear some children in the background, yeah, wherever I go in my huge mansion, I will always find children. I'm a father of 13 children at the moment, and where the oldest is 38 and the youngest one is just 1 year young. And I think I love duplication, so there will be definitely more to come because as long as you duplicate, you stay existing. So now you understand my love and hobby for network marketing because in network marketing, it's all about duplication as well. When I met Mr. Zig Ziglar, I understood immediately that the way I was used to do the things are completely different than what is it to be a professional. And I had the privilege to be a couple of months his personal assistant. And I learned in those couple of months more than my entire life before. And a couple of important things that I learned from Mr. Zig Ziglar is when you want to succeed big time, you need complete focus, you need complete consistency, and you need a lot of discipline. When those three things are not yours, you will have somewhere during the line challenges as well. Out of what I learned from him, and the basic rule of network marketing is actually you can get everything out of life that you dream, want, or wish for when you help first other people with what they dream, want, or wish. So in network marketing, it's not what you take, it's what you give. So whatever you give will go around and comes back to you. So when you give me 1 second, I will go down because I think the children have a little bit too much fun over here. I walk fastly down. So when you are not able to give, you will not be able to receive. Oh, Athena, are you going now this way as well? Papa, die wil even, hey, hup, move. Papa moet even bellen. Ik kan zo niet bellen met al dat geluid.
Ik vind het interessant. Viraj vraagt mij, wat is de situatie?
Ik zit in de call. Ik ben aan het praten.
Sorry.
Wow, so now you hear a little bit what I really are, Dutch. And my business partner and my best business partner and ex-wife Andrea is doing her calls also at the moment. Maybe you know her, maybe you've heard about her, Andrea Cimbala, for 6 years in a row, the #1 income earner in the world. I think she made somewhere around 200 million in commissions, and she is not even 30 years young or old. See it the way you want to see it. So I learned from Mr. Zig Ziglar that without focus, without discipline, without consistency, there's no way to go. And when you're not willing to give, you will never be able to receive, ladies and gentlemen. The more you give, and that is in the way network marketing is, you give, you give, you give. And you will see that when you give enough, it will turn around and it comes to you like a rain of success. In network marketing as well, it doesn't matter how many times you fall, how many times you fail. It only matters how many times you stand up. And every failure brings you closer to your success. So the beauty of network marketing is that actually everybody can do it when they have the discipline, when they have the focus, and when they can get the consistency. And building a network marketing organizations over the years, and that is a funny thing, because I did companies like Amway, I did Herbalife, I did Forever Living Products. I made an agreement with myself because I studied some business. And when in a business, after 3 years, you don't get to the top, you don't get promoted, you don't get on the track you want, it's time to move. Anyhow, they said as well, and I learned that in sports, that after 3 years, it's time to move. So I made an agreement with myself that every 3 years, I will move to another company to be completely tempted, I start all over again with all the experiences that I had before. And because of that, I get to know a lot of people. I think that out of the top 100 of people in network marketing, and I consider, I don't want to be rude, but the Bible of network marketing is actually the business phone. Out of that top 100 people, I think I know at least 90, and with many of them I work together. So the beauty of that is that you get a lot of experiences, and when it comes to an opportunity, sometimes in life, and I don't believe that people say, yeah, every hour goes a train from a platform, and it's up to you to step in. Now, fortunately, I don't step in every train because I end up all over the place, all over Europe, and I don't know where you're from, but you will end up. So I take my decisions right. I look at things. So when I feel it, this is how I get to an opportunity. When I feel it, just you close your eyes and you listen to something or you see something and you feel it. You experience it. You see it without it's being there. Like an architect looks like an empty piece of land and he sees the buildings coming. When you feel it, when you see it, and when you are able to dream about it, you start to believe in it. But still then, you are nowhere yet. And I think a lot of you felt it. They see a little bit it. They believe it. They dreamed about it. What do you do then? Then it comes a very important part that you start to make goals. So making goals is still very easy. What do you want? Make a vision board. And when all that is done, when it's clear, when your goals are clear, you cannot start yet. You need to make a plan. What are you going to do exactly? Who is going to be your wingman or wingwoman? Who is going to be your mentor? Who's going to be your trainer? Who's going to be your coach? Papa is even bezig, lieverd.
Ja, maar dit wou me met de stop.
Oké, maar dat vind ik niet goed. Maar ga dan even naar mama toe. Doe de deur voor papa dicht. You see? I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, so, and they need the attention too. So I never let them, I never stop them. I let them come in when they have an important thing that's part of my life. And that's part of the value of my life. So you have the goals. Now you make a plan. Make a plan in 5 years. Make a plan in 4 years. Make the plan. Where are you in the next year? So when you make the plan long term, you can cut it in parts, and then you know what to do today. You know what to do tomorrow. And then comes a very important part, because I know a lot of people that made great plans, but they never started to do it. Because when the plan is finished, you start to do it. And think about, even when that plan is finished, you never know what dreams may come. So you need to be flexible. It is not, I'm going only, this is the only way. No, you must be flexible. You can fail. There can be roadblocks. There can be things in between. And you need to be continuously doing it, going for it. Monitor what you do. So you need to monitor to be sure that you are still on the right track. And when you do all those things, you do it and you monitor, you will start to achieve it. So first you achieve the iron rank, then you achieve the next rank. You will be a gold, you will become a sapphire, you will become a pearl, first pearl, then a sapphire. And every rank, make sure that you celebrate it, that you let other people know that you made it. Because imagine that you go to university and you get your bachelor or you get your degree. What are you doing? You talk to everybody, you're proud. So this is a natural thing. Now, when you achieve a position, you share it with everybody. And some people say, what did you achieve? Yeah, I became an iron, blah, blah, blah. And the people say, wow, what an excitement. And your excitement about your achievements will let them feel good. They think, wow. And you will notice that when the people see that you are excited, that you are happy, that they see that there's a lot of love in you, that there's all the things that make life so vibrating. That moment, they want to be with you because you are a source of positivity. And people like that. People need that as well. So you start as a magnet to attract them. Maybe in the beginning, they were not attracted to you because you told them immediately, yeah, but it's like this and that. And people say, whoa, is it network marketing? Whoa, is it crypto? Oh, it's a blockchain. And they only hear bad things. They have, oh, no, I don't want to do that. But that is always, people have an idea about things they don't know, or they had bad experience themselves. But, what does that matter? I built for many years companies that never delivered the product. I'm still very proud and very happy because I succeeded in building the organization. My job is not the product. My job is not the company. My job is building a network marketing organization. That's why I'm doing everything called Success for All, because I like to create successful. I like to be the change, not the traditional me, myself, and I. No, always giving, always creating, always trying to let others succeed, because their success will be my success. But remember, they always come first. I can get nowhere when I don't, how can I become a black diamond? People say, how do you become black diamond? For black diamond, you need to have at least 3 teams where it's massive volume. So not 2 teams, not 1 team. You can have 5 teams. So you can have 20 teams. The more teams you have, the more potential you have in getting there. So, and I build the teams left and right, even when one leg is more stronger than the other. I like that I have different teams all over the world because I like diversity. My favorite food is spaghetti bolognese, but I don't like to have it as breakfast with the coffee, with the lunch, with the tea, with the dinner. And when I eat an appetizer, it's again spaghetti bolognese. No, the beauty of life is the diversity. So never exclude no one for your business, because you need to be the all-inclusive. Everything inclusive is creating a beautiful life. And network marketing is that. is that type of a business. Now, when you do that and you work, you know, when you feel it, when you see it, when you dream it, when you believe it, when you goal it, when you plan it, and when you do it, and you're able to monitor it, you will achieve it. You will achieve it. When you achieve it, whatever rank, celebrate it. Celebrate it with everybody around you. Let everybody know about your achievements. Let me see one thing. I will take something off my telephone, so now he fits better in the holder. So when you achieve it, you celebrate. And then comes the most beautiful thing. When you celebrate it, ladies and gentlemen, that is the moment that you start to pay it forward automatically, authentically. You start to pay it forward and you duplicate it. And by duplicating, and I love duplicating, ladies and gentlemen, I love duplicating. I love to see other people succeeding. It's like, I always see the network marketing family as the family that I choose myself. So I didn't choose my uncles. They are chosen by my up family. I didn't choose my brothers and sisters. I love them, but I didn't choose them. I choose to have my children. It's the same with the network marketing. The people that are my organization, that I feel so blessed, because in one way or the other, I choose them or they choose me, but they create a family of positivity, of changing, of being the better part, becoming the best you can be. And I see network marketing as a very simple formula. And I see that most people, they like to inform people. They give lectures and lectures, and they go over the product from left to right. The way I teach people, I inform them. I don't use more than 15 minutes of information. Then I spend approximately 20 minutes on motivation. Motivation is, who am I? What did I do? Why am I doing this? Why is it so special for me? And what could it be for you? Because when in the motivation, I cannot find a purpose for you, you are not interesting to stay and to do it. And then comes the most important part, comes the inspiration. When you can inspire people, they always want to join. They always want to follow. Because in an inspiration, and what is the inspiration? And that is what I heard already Brenda doing, is not only talking about today, no, talking about today, but actually showing you what is going to happen in the future. Where are we now and where are we going to be? And then the people can decide if they want to be with that journey. But hey, when I looked at Mavi for the first time, I will be directly with you. I met Clement Nicoletti, and he explained it to me so technically that I thought, this is nothing for me. The only question that I asked to him, because I'm Dutch and I like money, I said, Clement, what is the value of that crypto that you represent? He said, not even 1 cent. It's only 0.02 cents. I said, wow. And you want me to do that? He said, could be beautiful because you have a lot of experience. I said, I never do startup companies. I never do things that are new because I'm Dutch. I want to see that it works. Call me back after half a year. So he called me already after 3 months. He said, Igor, do you remember that I told you what the value was and you were interested in the value? I said, yes. What is it now, Clement? He said, it's now almost 2 cents. I said, wow, man, that is great, because from 0.02 cents to 2 cents, it's a great thing, man. And there you see how it goes. I was not interested in the business to do the business as an MLM, but I was interested as a businessman in the return of investment. I said, man, what do you need? He said, yeah, you can do this package, that package, blah, blah, blah. He gave me up. I said, I sent you 5,000, put it in and let me know when it's double the money, then I can take it out. He said, Igor, a good idea. And he was smart. He didn't try to convince me. He just waited till it became 4 cents, but fortunately for him, that was only 3 months later. He said, Igor, it is 4 cents. I said, Clement, let's meet, because this is a good thing when it goes so fast. I like investments. I invest in all different things. And then he explained it to me. I said, Clement, I cannot do the business because it's too technical. And I looked at it. I said, okay, let my money be in the system. Let it roll. Let it rock and roll. And I was starting to hang around. And actually, within a week, I met a couple of great leaders. I met a couple of people from I call them always the League of Extraordinary Ladies and Gentlemen. I met Mr. JB and Mr. JC, and Mr. Both could be my children. No, JB is older than my oldest daughter, but JC is younger than 3 of my children. So, but I saw the potential and I liked the personalities. And I said to Mr. Johnny, he said, man, you are a great guy. You know, whatever people say, I never met you, but you're really one of a kind. And I love to work with you. And I said to JB, man, oh man, I don't know why people talk and what they say, but you're my type of humanity. And I said, but why are you guys doing Mavi? And then they explained me the thing in a very simple. And actually, it came for me to 3 points, 3 things. And that are the only 3 things. I never do a presentation. When I talk with people, I said, I represent the company that has a supreme technology. The technology, I can talk about it, I can explain you, but possibly you don't understand nothing. But remember what I said. This is the fastest technology on the planet. It's fast and furious. So, wow, faster. Yeah. It's like the Red Bull powertrain. When you drive in that car, you have the most chances of winning. So besides fast and furious, it is extremely scalable. Whatever is built on that technology, with that technology, it's scalable. You can make it bigger, littler, for gaming companies, for financial institutions, for everything that needs scalable technology. This is simply the best opportunity. It's called the blockchain, but see it as a house where you can make on it whatever you want. And now the most important of the 3 is, because it's a financial thing, it is absolutely secure. They have protocols, they have ways of protecting the data, of securing the data. You know, you're not safe with your money on banks and most things. You know, most governments take everything away from you. They have different ways of doing that. And I'm not a guy that is so much into conspiracies and things. They will be there, but you know, what I don't know, better I don't know. And I live my life and I live it in the now, but I'm always as well living big parts of my life in the future of my dreams. And can you imagine when you have the fastest technology, the most scalable technology, and the most secured one? Will that have potential future? Man, oh man, that is what it is in life. You need things that are fast, you need them scalable, and you need them secured. When those 3 components come together, the only thing missing for actually Ultron was the community, man. And that's where we come with network marketing. So we are the perfect Mavi, and Ultron are the perfect marriage. It's yin and yang. It is black and white. It's up and down. It's the past and the future coming together. And I understand as well that my part is not the technology. My part, your part, our part is, and I say it always, when you and I come together, we create magic. It's called we. We is the inclusion. We is It's like they sung in the past when they were all living, Prince and Michael Jackson, and half of them are not on the planet. We are the world. We are the world. We are the people. And that is what I see in Mavi, ladies and gentlemen. It's the we. Everything comes together to create we, to create magic. And when you become part of it, you will see that you can absolutely control the momentum in your life, because in the network marketing part, that's where you make the commissions to live day by day. And then with the product lines, the Ultron, the staking up NFTs, that is actually crypto type. Then the gaming hub NFT, that is actually you become, yeah, you are, most governments are involved in all those things, but they control it and they get the money. In this case, you become the one that gets part of the money. And now with the Flip Me cards, now we are going to have the possibility to become like a bank or a credit card company. Every transaction, doesn't matter if it's a lot or less, every transaction, a part will go to the people that have the NFTs. Now, imagine in the future that we will have real estate, that we have shape your body ones, that we have social media. There are coming so many things. And I always say to people, because I listen carefully to all those gurus, all those people that said, you know, you must have a portfolio of multiple investments to be secured in your life. And you must make sure that in the beginning, you always need to work for the money. Then you get the money, you spend the money, and you need to work again. But the smart people, they get the money, they work for the money, but they start to invest part of the money in something that the money starts working for them. Now, at this part of my life, I make the most money with money that is working for me. Even when I sleep, the money continues working for me. And it becomes more and more and more and more. And every time that I see more on the bank account, I think about another child. I can afford myself another child, ladies and gentlemen, because I love duplication. So I'm building a huge family tree. I'm building a huge community. I'm building a huge, I think I started officially, I started the beginning of May. I was already around for a longer time, but I didn't do nothing. I only, you know, by coincidence, I had a leg that was going away. Then I started, and every month I get another rank. Every month I made more money. I think I made since May, June, July, August. Yeah, that are the 4 finished months. Every month I had a diamond, blue diamond, green diamond. But what I love more than all those ranks is that today I see other people. I am so proud. I have already blue diamonds in my team. I already have a couple of black diamonds in my team. I have green diamonds. I have a lot of diamonds. And that makes me proud, because that are the people that make their living. They become financially independent. Hey, and automatically, little parts of all of that comes to me. And I'm happy with the little parts. But remember that a lot of little parts become a big part. And every time I see it, and I have a whole portfolio as well of NFTs. I have all the staking up NFTs. Most I have triple or even 5 times. I have even more gaming hub NFTs. I have 3 magic unicorns. I have 2 lions. I have 5 mighty dragons. I have the other ones even more, because I'm a collector, and I'm looking forward. I already see, because when I joined, it was 2 cents. Then on 4 cents, I bought more. On 6 cents, I bought more. And even when it was 12 cents, I start to even buy more, because there is no limitation of where this business is going to bring you, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, I like to share with you one more time the secret of network marketing, the secret of success. Mr. Zig Ziglar has given me that secret over 30 years ago. He said to me, can you imagine? Look at me now. He said to me, young Mr. Alberts, hey, young Mr. Alberts, 30 years ago, this was not the color of my hair, but it was black like Brenda's hair. And he said, young Mr. Alberts, you can get everything out of life that you wish, want, or dream of when you first help other people with what they wish, want, or dream. So create success for all. Become the change, Mr. Alberts, and you will see what dreams may come. When you come to my house of dreams, I'm living in the house of dreams. And when you stand in front of my gate, what do you think is written on the gate? What dreams may come. Be the change and success for all. It's on my roof. It's in my logo. When you come in our office in Dubai, look at the logos. I partnered up with Mr. JC and JB. We become a triangle business opportunity within the opportunities. And I'm looking forward to meet you all in one of those beautiful cities in the world. I will be on events globally. I'm getting ready to go to Italy in a couple of days. Then I go to Dubai. Then I go to Indonesia. From Indonesia, I go to Cambodia. Next month, I have a couple of the Caribbean I will visit. I will go to, I think, Cancun. That I will be in Mexico. The month after that, I will go to Down Under, Australia, New Zealand. I make a road trip over there. And in the meantime, I will travel to a couple of places in between that I, at this moment, have no clue that they are coming to me. But I live, I have the plan, but I keep always 10 days free for things that I don't know today. Like today, Brenda asked me who wants to do it. I said, oh, man, I can do it. I'm ready. I'm born ready. And I'm happy to give my part. You see, Brenda, I don't do no parts of the presentation. I actually never do that because I think that people follow people. And as long as they remember that this opportunity is fast and furious, it's scalable, and it's extremely secured. So our part is building the community. When you want to be part of that, you're very welcome, and you will find me always at your side. When we win, I will stand in the shadows and I will let you take the light. When we start losing, I will take the responsibility and fight in front of you, because that is what life is all about. Live in the future of your dreams, and very soon in those dreams, you and I will meet and we become we. So, Brenda, happy to be on board with you. I hope everybody understands it a little bit. I always talk long. I don't do 10 minutes or something. And I don't do presentations. I do motivation and I do inspiration. That is what I like. And because I'm with pension, I can do whatever I want to do, whatever enjoys me. Thank you for listening. And I really look forward to meet you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Igor. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing all of those nuggets, your passion. We can see your passion. We see where your success comes from. But team, let's give him some fire. Let's give him some rounds of applauses, whatever, because he, of course, I asked him literally,
Look,
oh my goodness. Hello.
Over there. I let them know I'm a father. I see all. What do you eat? Chocolate, ice creams. What was it that you all get? I talk with you, they take advantage. As good children, they immediately take advantage. Papa is not looking at us. So, no, don't make this with your hands. Your hands are very dirty. So, put it on your clothes, because your clothes can be washed.
This is so that you guys can see we're all normal people here. We have responsibilities. We have kids. We have grandkids. We have, it's just, this is network marketing. This is life.
Say hello.
Hi.
Say
Hello. Hallo.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Wie ben jij?
Tena.
Hoe heet je helemaal? Hoe heet jij?
Hermes Maximus Aurelius Albert.
Zo, Athena, niet op het biljart. Eraf, huppatee. Je bent helemaal vies. Je maakt mijn hele biljart vies.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank
Nou,
you
doe
so
ik-
much.
You have Dutch people, they know what I say. But when it's okay with you, I go back to my children because I think
We're good. We're good. Thank you. I'm gonna do my
I'm not the gardener now, but I now need to clean up a little bit. I see a lot of chocolate everywhere.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Igor. Much love. Hug. Yep. Thank you. Thank you for everything. All righty. Thank you guys. I hope you guys got something really good from Igor. He shared a lot of his nuggets. He shared his life pretty much, in a nutshell, how he achieves his dream and what he does. And today's training, what's today's training? Today's training is going to be how to open countries. And he was sharing how he travels. He's going to be traveling everywhere. So let's talk about how we open countries. So let me share my screen here. 1 second. Let me get the slide. There we go. So you guys have a visual. Igor would have just talked. I just do the presentation. So, we all do different things, right? So let me share here the screen. Hopefully you guys can see this in a second. Let's talk about what does Brenda do? Because everybody knows Brenda's got countries, right? And that is something that, people are constantly asking me. People are always asking, oops, where did I go? Where did I go? Hold on. I have to stop sharing my screen here for a second. Something happened here. I don't know what happened. Okay, let's share that screen again. Let's see. All right, so let's see. I don't know what happened there. I've been having problems with my screens lately. They're doing weird things. Okay, there we go. That works. Okay, so here we go. So, people always ask me this. This is one of the questions, like, Brenda, how do you do it? How do you do it? You don't even speak the languages. Well, I speak a few languages, but I don't speak all the languages in the world, right? So that's usually the question that people ask me. Brenda, how do you connect with all these countries and how do you work with them? They're all different time zones. How does this work? How do you get people to connect with you and work with you? And, one of the things that, if you are paying attention, that Igor said, they follow you because they connect with you. It's who you are as a person. It's how you treat them. It's how you make them feel. It's how you follow up. It's all of that in a nutshell. Okay. It's all of that. How can you teach these people, everybody to be successful, to become leaders, to retire and just be able to do this? Well, there's 3 things that you need to know. There's 3 things. Who do you know? And you're probably saying, what is she talking about? Who do you know? Mentioning. Okay. And you're going to say, what does she mean by that? Use search functions. I'm going to show you what I do. This is what I do. All right. So who do you know? And this is something that is very important for you to always ask. Okay. The number one thing you can do is go to your team leaders, you guys, go to your friends, go to your family members and ask them, who do you know in? Okay. Who do you know in? And why? Well, I live in Florida. You guys know I live in Florida. I'm right next to Disney World. And what do we have here? A whole bunch of tourists. Who do you know? Everybody here comes from somewhere else. Okay, there's very few true Floridians, except my kids who were born here, right? But there's very few true Floridians. This is a melting pot of retired people visiting all the time. Who do you know in Jamaica? Who do you know in Transylvania? Who do you know in Romania? Who do you know? When you ask that specific question, they're going to tell you who they know. They're going to share a lead with you, So this is something that's very important because, people tend to say, do you know somebody here? No, who do you know? You're asking specific questions, okay? So that is always on the top of my mind, so keep that at the top of your mind. Who do you know? It should be drilled into your head, should be drilled into the names of your team leaders as well. Everybody should be thinking that, okay, who do you know in where, a specific location? That's if you want to open countries, okay? Now, mentioning, the number one thing you can do, again, is ask that question, okay? Ask that question while you're doing it, because that's the main question here. Now, so if you're doing any kind of marketing, right? If you're speaking to people, if you're doing events, like if you're doing a Facebook Live, or YouTube, if you're doing a podcast, constantly mentioning it. So now, this doesn't mean that you're going to be focused on mentioning the company. It's about branding yourself, branding who you are, so people can connect with you and want to do business with you. Okay, you are the person they're going to be dealing with, so it's you. Okay, it's going to be you. So here's what works. So for Flip Me, let's say you say, here's Flip Me, and as you can see, this is a huge. And oh, by the way, do you know anyone in Transylvania? Because we're fired up and we're going to launch there soon. Trust me, you're going to get somebody who's there, or somebody who knows somebody there that knows that those are the leads that you want. So you always have people like putting stuff down in Facebook, like, this is launching, whoever wants to put info. It is so redundant that when you do that, you don't even get good leads. Now, when you're asking a specific question, only a specific answer is going to come back. It's going to be a real person who knows a real person that's there. That is a very powerful lead. Okay, so think about your marketing skills, your advertising skills. You want to be able to get something, nail it down to what you want, and get that response back. Okay, rather than just doing an open blah, that's it. Okay, so that's something that is very important. So now let's go over the use search function, what to look for. Somebody replies back. The first thing I do, whether it's in LinkedIn, whether it's in Twitter, whether it's in Facebook, doesn't matter what social media is, take a look at their profile, check their country. That's what you're going to check first. You're going to see what country they're from. You're going to tell them that you're ready to launch in their country. Look for hints of leadership. Okay. This is going to help you, because if you're getting this kind of people, that means your ads are actually working for you. Then do they have goals posted? Do they do, I don't know, motivational posts? What does their page look like? Is it professional, or is it, just whatever? Ask yourself, would you do business with them? Think about that, because sometimes I see some Facebook pages and I'm like, oh my goodness, if I bring this person on, I don't know if I can deal with this. It's too much, And I'll tell you why. What to stay away from: people who are complaining about their spouse, their girlfriend, boyfriend, their family members. Stay away from negativity. People who are airing out their dirty laundry. Who does that? Who puts their personal life in front of the whole world? I can't do that. It's not what I do. Negative or nasty people. You see people responding back to people and they're just negative and nasty. Stay away from that kind of environment. It's going to bring you down. It's going to bring down your whole network, if you will, right? Posting disrespectful images or messages, something that I always stay away from. I look for somebody who I want to work with, and I want them to look at my page and say, I want to work with her. That's what you're doing. You're selling you, your brand, who you are. You want them to respect you. You want them to lock arms with you. You want them to be a faithful leader by your side. I have people who've been working with me since I was 18 years old. When I was selling Tupperware, when I was selling Amway, they're still working by my side. Why? Because we work together, we build a brand, and we trust each other. That's why we're still working together. You build a brand, you build a following, you build friends and a family. It's a community, and you support each other. That's what's important here. Okay. So, when you're looking for a prospect, you are interviewing them as they are interviewing you. And if they're interviewing you and you're promoting this and you're promoting that and you're putting this, but there's, it's like, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? What are we doing? Promote yourself. Look, for those of you who have me on Facebook, take a look at my last post. Take a look at my last post that I did yesterday and see what that says. Okay, just take a look at that. I'm not selling, I'm selling me. I'm selling what I can offer to people, what I can do for you to help you succeed and get to that next level. That is what you want to do. You want to be a top leader who knows what you're doing, and you want to say, will I do business with myself? Okay, so take a look at that. Take a look at your Facebook. You might have to clean it up. I had to clean it up when I was getting serious. Actually, I have several Facebook accounts. One is for my family, one is for business, and one is for just checking things out. I'm just going to leave it that way. Okay. So yeah, I have several accounts. All right. And so that's basically it, guys. There's not a lot to it. It's just when you're looking for a top leader in a different country and you're doing an advertisement, you're putting an ad somewhere, whether you're paying for it or whether you're not paying for it. I do some paid ads, and I've seen some of my own people in my own group see those. They don't realize that it's my paid ad, but I do paid ads. It helps. You're looking for leadership. You're looking for business. This is a business. You have to spend some to make some. You have to, you have to do that, right? But we'll talk about doing ads and paying for ads at another time. Just practice now with what you have on any of your social medias. Start looking at profiles and start looking at who do you want to work with and why do you want to work with that person? Because when you talk to that person, you're going to say, hey, you know what? I am reaching out to you. And the reason why I'm reaching out to you is I see you're in Transylvania, and I don't know if this is for you, or maybe you know somebody, but listen to this. My company is launching there, and we're looking for smart individuals who are go-getters, who are top leaders that want to lock arms with us and run with something very powerful. And if this is something that you're interested in, let me know. If not, let me know if you know somebody in Transylvania that's interested in doing this with us. That's it. And they might say no, but they might say, you know what? I know somebody that would love to work with this. This is not what I normally do. I do something else, that's it. So considering doing your ads a little bit different, okay? Sell yourself and watch how people are going to build with you. They're going to lock arms with you because they're working with you. They can care less what's going on. They know that it works because you know it works, right? They see the success already happening with the company, but they would love to work with you. The same way how you search for leaders that you want to work with, you search for people that you want to work with. So that's basically it. So I want to thank you guys for sticking around for the training as well. A few people did leave, but I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I want to see if anybody has any questions or anything. I know you guys saw presentation. You saw Igor. You saw this. So let me see if anybody would like to ask any questions. I'll open it up for you guys. Let me know. Just raise your hand, or, that way we can go ahead and take off with our Saturday. No, you guys are quiet. Nobody? All right. Well, we do. Victor, of course. Fearless leader. Victor and his wife. Is Carmen there with you as well?
No, Carmen had to go to something with Rochelle, but I'm taking good notes. She's probably in and out, but anyways. No, I want to share something with you. What that gentleman shared was extremely, extremely priceless. I value that as much as if I would have flown to Texas today, spent a couple hours with them, and I didn't even have to leave my kitchen. And I was able to listen to that man. I want to thank you. That is, I don't know, words are beyond what I can express. And we're super excited.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Brenda.
We're going to have a different speaker every Saturday. We're going to have a different leader, a different person sharing with us, sharing their nuggets. And I like I said, I met Igor today. I had never spoken to him before, and I heard his story. And when he volunteered to be here with us, I was like, oh, yes, I want him on here. I want him on here. So I was super excited. So I'm very thankful, happy and thankful that he did decide to volunteer to be here with us today. And I think I saw another hand go up, but I don't know where they went. Somebody had a hand up. I think it started with an M. I don't know where they went. Okay. So, there she goes. Mona. Thank you, Victor.
Oh, no, thank you so much. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Just had one quick question. I want to know about Monday for the Flip Me NFTs. Are we able to pay for them using credit cards, or does it have to be crypto?
It would have to be USDT and BEP20 or TRC20. And you can, I believe you can also use our token as well.
Okay, thank you.
That on there. Yep, you're welcome. That was easy. Mona, that was it. That was a simple one.
It.
I was waiting for more. Well, all righty, let's see. We have Tony.
Greetings, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. First off, I just want to say I am so happy and grateful that our guest for today, Igor, stopped me from actually doing traditional work and put me in a different mindset as far as the product that I've been blessed with. The realness of this call, this Super Saturday, knowing that the me becomes a we when I help others succeed. And my priority is being true to myself and being my own trademark is what's so exciting for Monday and everything that's to come behind it. This particular Super Saturday call, Brenda, along with the tips that you gave us, even with the smallest of cleaning up my Facebook page to attract those that are looking for one, great leadership skills, but also a great product, which is what my B offers. It gives me an entire different outlook on the smallest things that become the biggest things. And as Igor said, you know, when you help other people succeed in a fast and furious way, in a secured way, the me is now a we. And I love that, you know, something so simple and keeping it real. We all have different challenges in our lives to deal with the right now moment. He said to live in the moment now, but also to live in the future. Even if I'm doing something tangibly, traditionally to make money, the future is what I have that I've been blessed with to share with others. So I just want to thank you for this different, something different, Super Saturday, and giving me the excitement to just reach out to those and help that me become the we, and we succeed, especially in leadership. Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you for sharing so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. We have Mr. Bakar all the way from Uganda here with us. Mr. Bakar, if you can go ahead and unmute.
Thank you so much, Madam Brenda. Really, it has been a great day. And for me, although our guest said did not do the presentation, actually he gave out the features of our products, which is, for me, it was one of the most important things. You know, you get the new nuggets, how you can present, you know, these products in the best way. The other thing is, you know, I felt the confidence when you hear somebody investing that heavily in the product. It calls you to think again, you know, to act, to move forward at even a faster speed. It was very, very, very important. I would really call everyone. I have also looked at this product. I look at, you know, the Flip Me. And everyone on this call, for me, this is my simple realization about Flip Me. Like Madam Brenda said, she was there when the Gaming Hub was launched. I watched the Gaming Hub, and I can tell everyone on this call, Flip Me is going to be different for 1, 2, 4 reasons. Why? Flip Me does not have anybody, you know, discriminating it or against it. You know, because it cuts across, it is accepted by everybody. So when I look at the potential of this, and I've already told people in my team that Flip Me may be just the first stage, may be for maybe 2 days or 3 days, and it will be out. It will be out. The potential it has. And I've shared with people that when you look at companies that are earning from transaction fees, you can't believe the millions of dollars they are collecting every single day, including the telecommunication companies. They're making a lot of money in transaction fees. So we have the best product that is real, a product that grows, that gives me a chance to earn again and again and again. I'm super excited. You know, let's the fire, you know, start. Let's go. Thank you so much, Madam Brenda, for the guest. He took me back in the real networking. I loved it.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bakar. Thank you for sharing with us. Let's see. I think Victor has one more thing to add.
Yes, Brenda, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm assuming that when we go into the back office Monday, the Flip Me staking hubs will be there, right?
Once
Just to go
they
in and
tell us,
purchase something.
once they tell us
Pardon?
on Monday, once they tell us on Monday what time they're going to do it, because Monday we'll have a corporate call, and then it
Right.
launches.
Okay.
The pre-launch starts. Yes. So I'm not sure what time,
Okay,
but
perfect. So it'll probably be the same thing. They'll be there. We just go in, we purchase some, and we're all set, right?
yep.
Okay. That was a question that Carmen had. Okay, great. Thank
Yep.
you.
And you heard what he said. We'll purchase some. He's not getting just one. He's like
Yeah.
me. We'll purchase some. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
All righty.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor. All righty. Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, Miguel. I think Miguel. When he opens the camera, it means he wants to say something.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Super Saturday. I get super excited. I always promoting with my team here. Super Saturday is here. So, no, I'm super pumped about this. I'm really like, today I met like 4 new friends now that sharing everything. Great. I just got my new book. Maybe you read this. John C. Maxwell is about leadership, and this is why we need leaders. We need to just be leaders, people that trust us. We guide them. You know, it's just like super excited about this. It's I'm just not afraid to share what we have. It's an excellent product. It's technology, and you know what? Like technology can sound very complex, but once it's like right now, no people using iPhones. They use like they're doing it like nothing. You know, same here. Like once they know how to do one transfer, then second one with the crypto, done. That's it. It's going to do subconscious. And it's so simple. Sometimes people overthink about the technology, but it's actually very, very simple and super secure. So I want to share that. Like super pumped about this new Flip Me. Can't wait. Can't wait.
We're very close. One day, 17 hours, 44 minutes, and 29 seconds. I'm looking at it over there. We're that close. Awesome. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you for sharing with us. Let's see. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Not sure. I think Igor's trying to probably say a few last words. He's trying to show us the painting. I think, I don't know. He was showing us something. There he goes.
So I was a little bit muted. Look at here. What you see over here. But now I show you more, because actually that is the ceiling of when I walk around now. You see above me, that is the ceiling. I saw this in the Vatican, in the 16th chapel, and I thought, when they can have it, I can have it at home as well. And I built it into one of the rooms when I bought this house. That was actually a bunker. It was used for something when the Third World War came, you could go in here. But I decided that I don't want to have that negative thoughts. It's what you said, Brenda. Look at the Facebook of the people. You see who they are. And I didn't like to have a room in my house that thinks about such a negativity. So I made from the worst room actually the most spectacular room. And look here. This is my celebration tower.
Wow.
Every time I have to celebrate something, or Andrea and I had to celebrate, we make bottles like this. We drink them, we party with the people, and we put everybody's hand drawing on it. So we have as well, wherever we go, whatever spectacular destination in the world we go to, we buy a beautiful bottle of champagne. And look, all the beautiful destinations that are the celebration bottles. And you know, maybe people think, oh, they like a lot of alcohol. Only when there's a celebration. But most of those bottles are still filled up. And when I'm always doing all the Zoom calls in this room, because this is really when you say my children are playing pool over here. So you have a little view around over here. That was the worst room, and I made it the best room. That is how you must decorate your life. Whatever experience you have, wherever you fail, make sure that that becomes your strongest part. And every time when you can make from your weakest point your strongest one, you grow as an individual. And that is exactly where you attract the people. Because people like people that are positive and successful. They sorry for my English, remember that I'm Dutch, but they don't give a shit about how many times you fail. But they love it to see you winning. That is really one of the things. And the more you have failed, the more spectacular it becomes the moment you start winning. And that is what we do. That is what we do. When you and I are coming together, we create we. And we, hey, we, W, is the same where winning starts with W. So that is the W. The W is always, it's the double V. The double, and the V stands for victory. So a W is a double victory, ladies and gentlemen. And you must see your life like that. And when you take away from this, always live in the future of your dreams before you know your dreams, because the future is faster than you think. When you can live in the future of your dreams are going to manifest themselves and they become the reality of your life. So that is the beauty. That's why I always say what dreams may come, because whatever dreams you have today, it's nothing compared to the dreams are coming to you. And in this business, it's all about we. It's all about creating that success for all. When you're constantly busy with that, there is no limitation on what you can achieve, ladies and gentlemen. Think about always to listen to people that have what you want. You're in your life a lot of times surrounded by people telling you you cannot do that, it's not possible, blah 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 blah. And when you start listening to them, your life goes down. You become the equivalent of the 5 people that you hang around the most. And in that case, it's so incredible important to surround yourself with people that are positive, that are actually better than you. The most beautiful thing is that you can surround yourself with people that are living the life that you want to live, people that have what you want to have. And that is exactly the people that I listen to in my life. I never listen to people that have not what I want. I can be surrounded by them temporarily because you have them in your friends, you have them in your family, but not too long, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get affected, because the power of one rotten apple in a basket of good apples, you know what it is. Make sure that you remove that apple. Make sure that you're not going to end up in that basket. So listen to the people that have what you want, that living the life that you want to live, and stay humble with that. So even when you know that you're good, you don't have to show it. Let other people tell you that it's like that. And that's what I love to do the most. Creating success for all, seeing other people to shine. And I'm proud on you, Brenda. I never met you as well. I've known, Mr. Johnny told me that you are in his team, in Andrea's team. I said, Andrea, by coincidence, his wife has the same name as my ex-wife, but I'm still very good friends with them. We share the children that you saw walking around. So when you asked in the group, who wants to help me? I thought, this is a beautiful thing to contribute a little bit to your success, because you are creating my success all the time, Brenda. Without even knowing me, without me knowing you, till today, you were a name on the list because I've seen your name. So I always look who is good. I go into the structure, but then I don't have the pictures and I don't know who that is. But I'm very happy. I'm very honored today to be your guest. And ladies and gentlemen, again, always create success for all. Make sure that you become the change. Then you will see what dreams may come. And when you and I are doing that together, we create the magic. We create we.
Yes.
Let's continue with the we.
Thank you.
Ciao.
So much. Thank you. Ciao. Ciao. Thank you so much. And yes, here we are, one big family, happy family, of course. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Igor, once again. So thank you, everyone. We will be here again Monday on our corporate call. Make sure everybody's present for our corporate call because it's launch time. You don't want to miss that. And of course, you guys are going to have a lot of questions and we're going to be helping a lot of people get their NFTs, right? So thank you once again. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. God bless. Hug from Florida. I'll see you guys soon. Ciao, everybody. Thank you, Igor. Big fires for Igor, please. I'm going to mute you guys so you guys can say your thank yous. Here you go. You guys can say goodbye and thank you if you want.
Bye. Thank
Goodbye.
you.
Thank
Thank you, Igor. Greatly appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.